From the iHLS studios in Tel Aviv, this is Homeland Security Weekly Report.
Hello and welcome to the weekly edition of the Homeland Security Video Report. I'm Tony Christopher. Hamas claims that Israel has deployed electronic dragonflies in Gaza. A security source in the Gaza Strip told the Palestinian website Al-Majed that the purpose of these tiny aircraft is to trace missing IDF soldiers and track Hamas militants. The source further disclosed that these so-called electronic dragonflies are also capable of opening fire against targets and even blow themselves up over them. According to this source, these tiny electronic airborne devices carry embedded images of missing soldiers for the purpose of search and identification. The source added these electronic dragonflies are in fact US-made espionage devices featuring GPS. They emit signals which satellites then pick up. The tiny crafts, which are capable of penetrating buildings through tiny holes, look like flies from afar or even a small bird. It is believed they are controlled remotely. The source added that Hamas believes these electronic dragonflies are also designed to trace explosives and unveil their production sites. The US has blocked any sales of surplus American-made weapon systems by Israel to Nigeria. The Americans also indicated that Israeli-made systems should be exported to Nigeria only under strict limitations. The Nigerian government showed interest in buying the American-made Cobra helicopters, which were taken out of active use by the Israeli Air Force. The Nigerians were also interested in purchasing new Israeli-made unmanned air systems. The Cobra helicopters have been used by the IAF for over 30 years of operation and were retired in 2013. The Israeli Ministry of Defense was in search for customers for the helicopters when the Nigerians showed interest. This according to an Israeli source. Navies all over the world want unmanned aerial systems on their ships. Technical problems have slowed the implementation down, but now it is moving ahead with Israeli companies leading the charge. An Israeli developer, Aeronautics, which designed and manufactures unmanned air vehicles, is now offering its clients worldwide the option to operate its Orbiter 3 from Navy ships. The Orbiter 3 has a wingspan of 4.2 meters. It also features a max takeoff weight of 28 kilograms and an endurance of 7 hours. It is capable of carrying a 5.5 kilogram dedicated payload. In the framework of ground operations, the Orbiter 3 UAS is launched with a mobile catapult. It is subsequently recovered by a combination of a parachute and an airbag. When the system is deployed on a ship, the Navy uses a special net to catch it at the end of its mission. Israel Aerospace Industries, IAI, is currently conducting demonstrations of its Nimrod SR laser homing missile. The demonstrations are for Brazilian Air Force delegates examining the possibility of equipping some of their helicopters with the manufacturer's systems. The Nimrod SR is a new version of the company's Lahat missile designed for use with aerial and ground launchers as well as from tank guns. This long-range air-to-surface and surface-to-surface missile has a laser guidance system. It can go as far as 10 kilometers when launched from a helicopter. According to IAI spokespeople, the Nimrod can be supplied with a variety of mission-customized warheads, and the lightweight missiles and launcher, because of their light weight, do not delay the helicopter nor adversely affect the helicopter's effective mission time. Increasing cyber threats worldwide have been posing a menace to numerous sectors. It seems the global perplexion knows no bounds when it comes to handling this so-called silent adversary, capable of paralyzing critical systems and sensitive infrastructure everywhere. Various national military forces have recently established dedicated units tasked with rising to the cyber challenge. In addition, the private sector is also trying to get ahead of the curve. Nevertheless, the latter's efforts seem to be sluggish and patchy. Against this background of repeated cyber threats on both military and civilian online systems, in particular those of Israel, late April will see the Defensive Cyberspace Operations and Intelligence Conference, or DCOI, take place in Washington, D.C. The event, jointly held by Israel's Institute for National Security Studies and major U.S. institutions. The conference will be attended by senior Israeli and American commentators and researchers, as well as private sector officials from both countries' security establishments and high-tech sectors. And that's it for this week. Thank you for watching this edition of the Weekly Video Report. See you at the same time, same place next week. And for further information, click the link below.